Hello and welcome to my channel. So today I'm doing my April completed pages and a couple of diamond paintings. Yeah, I'm a bit late, sorry. It's just I've been so busy the last couple of weeks. Sadly it meant that not only is my video late, that I haven't actually coloured that much for the month of April, but I'll show you what I've done. But yeah, a couple of diamond paintings, a bunch of books. Let's get started. Right, if you've been around on this channel for a while, you'll recognise this book. If you're new to the channel, this is one of my 10 books to finish. It's one of my no thinky books. But it does show how busy I am, or have been at the moment, because I've only coloured one out of here, and usually I do a couple. So, yeah, this one I've done is, well, it's my birthday. Well, not today, yesterday. But it's my birthday month, shall I say. So, technically he's a bison because he's got all these little furry bits. At least I hope that's a furry bit. But I did it as it's Taurus the bull for me. And yeah, if you're not familiar with the book, it suggested you do it in one colour. I always do it in at least 2, sometimes 3. But yeah, so nice brown bull, bit of blue in the background. And yeah, that's that one lonely picture from this book this month. Then on to this one, which is another one of my 10 books to finish. This is actually one of my buddy colours that I did manage to finish. I was supposed to do 5 buddy colours this month. Fail. I managed 3. Sorry to the people that I haven't got to yet. I'm rubbish. What can I say? By now, you should be used to it. I'm rubbish when it comes to timekeeping. Anyway, so this is a buddy colour that I did with Tammy. And yeah, so this is all done in markers. I didn't use any pencil at all, so I used the new, if you've seen it, I used these. These are the ones that I got in my recent Amazon haul. So they're the brush tip markers that I wanted to try out, and they're all in pastel colours. I just noticed, look, the name's rubbing off the bottom. It's not very good, is it? But yeah, so that's the Dough Craft Artists, and very simple, nice pastels. I did try a little bit of blending on the leaves. I went a bit wild on this, by my standards. I was like, the background, I'm not sure if the camera is picking it up, but the background is using that really, really pale green. And I thought, well, what am I going to do for the leaves? Should I just grab a gel pen? And I was like, no, I'm going to do it. I can do this. 6 pens. I can do it. So I decided to make the leaves, the things that would be green, I decided to do pink. Well, pink and lilac. And they do actually blend quite well together, so that was good. So yeah, no pencil, not even a hint of a glitter gel pen or even a highlighter. It's literally just, sorry, I had to pause there. There was somebody's car exhaust, just yeah, it was gone. It was like so noisy. Where was I? So yeah, I did just use the six alcohol markers for this whole page. I really like it. I like it when I do things different. And given the choice, I probably wouldn't have done it green. I wouldn't have done these pink. I would have just gone green. But because I forced myself to do it with just the 6 markers, I did them pink, and I love it. One of my favourite pages. So yeah, I've done that one. Thank you for the buddy colour. So this is one of the ones. It's a very simple one of these pixel colour by number books. I've done one from here. This was like kind of my, as good as it gets for Easter. So he's an Easter bunny. And oh no, I thought I'd missed that. It's not, it's grey. It's really weird. It's supposed to be grey. You look, that's the grey they suggest, and it's really, really pale grey. But I look at it sometimes and I think it's white because it's so pale. But anyway, I digress. So yeah, this is just my Easter bunny tribute, shall we say. And I've just realised I haven't posted this to Instagram. I should have, because it qualifies for the Belba all year tag that that is going on Instagram. So yeah, that's my Belba bunny. So this is the second of my buddy colours that I managed to complete. I did this with Amanda over on Instagram as well, Amanda Downey. I'm sure a lot of people will know Amanda. She's well known. And yeah, so I kept this really simple as well. I like this book for this reason. If you're not familiar, it's a grayscale mandala book. And yeah, well, I say mandala, it's supposed to be stained glass windows. So yeah, I just use 1, 2, 3, 4 colours. So I've got this sort of aqua green, sort of sea green, and then blue, and a sort of very sky blue. Oh no, 5 colours, yellow and red. So it's quite, I've got the bright, but then I've got this pale colour in here that is really, really, I almost left it grey, to be honest, because I wanted that contrast, and I was like, no, that's a bit boring. So yeah, love how this turned out as well. I do like my my mandala-y type stuff, and that's actually a busier palette than I usually do, but I still think it works. I really like that. So yeah, another one. Thank you for the buddy. I'm not taking any more new buddy colours at the moment, by the way. I'm still, I'm so slow at doing them, and I'm behind schedule, so yeah, no buddy colours, sorry. Right, so this is a freebie page that I downloaded from Shersshneva's website. I don't think she has it available anymore. This is from her spring book, and I wanted to try out how, you know, she does the colour by colour. So if you're not familiar with this one, all the outlines here are like, that's the clue to what you're supposed to colour them in as. And I do like this mosaic style, so I thought I'll give it a go, and I really like it. So I've actually got a couple of Shershneva books on my radar to buy in my next haul. And yeah, like I say though, I don't think this is available for free to download off her website, but do check her website. I'll leave a link to it below in the description, along with all the other books that I mentioned. But I'll leave a link to her website because she was giving away some other books. So I think she basically rotates things around on just giving out some freebies, and then she'll take them away again and put something else there. So yeah, do keep an eye on her website. But this is the one from her spring book. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this, and hence the reason why I'm going to be buying more of her books. But yeah, really like how it turned out. It's just so cheerful. It's really cheerful. So yeah, that was kind of another thing for Easter. Right, so if you saw my what's in my colouring bag for May, you'll know that this book did make an appearance, but it was on the topic of, I had a work in progress in there, and there was like 2 days left of the month, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna try and finish it. I did, so it's not gonna be in the May bag. So this is what I have completed in here. It's my little, I love this, I love her style. This is the first of I actually coloured from her books, but I do like her style. I've got flip-throughs of, I've got 2 of her books. I've got flip-throughs of both if you want to check them out. But yeah, again, I used those and my Copic pastels. So I did use brush markers, but I've not used, the only gel pen I've used a little bit of white, which I've done some little speckles here and like highlights on her eyes and things like that. And yeah, basically alcohol markers. And I have used pencils, but I just used the cheapy, now what was they called? Those ones I mentioned in my supplies from Ollie's. Leisure Arts. So yeah, just really budget friendly pencils, those. And I've just done them to put some strokes into, you know, into the hair and into the flowers, just to give it a little bit of dimension. And yeah, and the only thing I didn't use them for is I just put a little bit of colour on her face for, because I'm not very good at skin tones, so I use my luminance pencils for those. But yeah, very simple, but I love how it turned out. Bit of, oh, I did use a bit of pencil in her hair as well. That's what's given pencil, and you probably can't see it, but the white highlight, the white gel pen, just a couple of bits on the highlights, and it just gives, you know, just makes, it's simple, but it just gives that little bit of more interest to the hair. So yeah, that's that one from Spring Dainty Damsels. Really glad I actually managed to colour in that. Bargain. I only paid something like £2.79 for that book as well. Anyway, so this is Joanna's Christmas by Johanna Basford. So this is a buddy colour that I did with Emma Colours 2020. I will leave a link to her channel below. Thank you for the buddy. It's the second one I've done with Emma. She's really understanding because she knows how slow I am. She's just like, yeah, it's fine, don't worry. I'm used to it. Right, so this also counts for Danny Button's hashtag on Instagram, which is Jolly Colouring 2021, I think. I will leave a link to that in the description. But anyway, it also counts for my hashtag, which is my name in colour 2021. And this is the page that I did. And yeah, this was fun. It took me a while to do, not just because it was like lots of bits, because I did it, it's like super blinged out. And you know what glitter gel pen and things like that are like to dry, and I'm such a klutz. So I did it in installments. I was like, right, we'll do that little bit. Right, now I'm going to leave it to dry and I'm not going to go near it, especially when I did this. So this Christmas tree and the star, I actually used glitter glue. And I don't think I went near the book. Literally, it was just like over there, over there, far away from me for like 24 hours. I'm like, don't go near it because I'll put my hand in it. I always do. Anyway, so that's what it looks like there. And you can see, hopefully, you can see all the bling. So for the most part, I have used, as I mentioned, I used the glitter glue, which is just the cheapy stuff that I get from Poundland. What's that called? Dovecraft, maybe? And for the glitter gel pens, for the most part, I use my favourites, which is the Pentel Dual Metallics. I particularly like, obviously, this is my favourite, which is the black and metallic red. So everything that was black on this page, because there is black inked out parts, I covered with the metallic. So it does shift. I love that. What else did I use? Oh, and the Uniball Signo, I think, for the red, the normal red. And I used the Mungyo pastels, chalk pastels for the background, if you're not familiar with those. I always talk about these because they're so easy to use. So easy and so forgiving. They're perfect for either someone who's lazy with backgrounds or someone who's intimidated by backgrounds, because they're so forgiving. You can just erase them if you make a mistake. So I highly recommend them because they're really cheap. But yes, so I put this on with, I just scraped on a couple of blues, so a darker blue and then a lighter blue, and then I used one of those cotton pad, you know, like the makeup pads, just to rub it all in, fading out, so we've got a sort of whitish halo around the thing. And then I used just my little, hang on, let me get it. Right, I used my little, you know what, I'm going to move that because that's probably really annoying. And, but yeah, so this is my Mono Zero, my Tombow. It's just a little tiny eraser that's, if you see it, it's got this little, this is what it's like super small. And so I just went in and I just did little white dots. I didn't want it white, just, you know, highlighted, and then I got a white gel pen and then just put a little white dot in the middle to almost give my snowflakes a highlight. So really easy to do, and but I really like the effect it gives. Right, so that is that for the colouring books. I'm going to do diamond paintings now. So onto the diamond paintings. The first one was just a little snack size one. So if you remember back last year, the very first diamond paintings I bought was a little 4-pack of mandalas from Amazon, because I didn't know if I'd like diamond painting. Turns out I do. So I just had one left from this pack, so that is that one. It was nice and short and sweet, and I thought it was, you know, I thought this was going to be the only one I was going to do all month, because I had, like I say, I have been busy. And then I was on a whim, I was like, yeah, no, let's start one. I can just get a head start ready for May. And it turned out that I enjoyed it doing it. I just binged it, which is another reason why I didn't colour so much. So this is my owl. So this is the Mayan diamond painting that I bought from AliExpress. I did do an unboxing for that, and it says square, so that means the drills are square in shape, as opposed to, you know, this where the drills are round, if you're not familiar with that. And I really love how it turned out. A bit of a love-hate with it, because I started off down here and it was working really well and the drills were really nice, and then I got to these pink ones and these sort of beigey ones that were next to it, and most of the drills everywhere else was nice and good and same sizey, but for some reason both of these colours, the pink ones were too small, a lot of them were too small, and then the brown ones, a lot of them were too big, which would be bad enough in itself, well, annoying enough, but quite a lot of the time they intermingled, so it was really hard, because then I would have not just a small drill if it got past me, but then a big drill next to it, and it would just like it accentuated the fact that they was poor sized. So yeah, that was a little niggle that I had with this painting, but it wasn't unpleasant. It was just, like I say, a niggle. It's one of them things that I've got to the end, and I really liked how it turned out, and it was still quite fun to do, but I just feel that little, I know it's there for somebody who's like, I don't have OCD as such, but I do have these little things, these pet peeves, and that was a pet peeve. So let me just see, I've got my phone here. I thought what I'd try is to actually show the sparkle. So hopefully you can see a little bit of the sparkle there. It's so hard to show how it catches the light on camera. So that is my Owly diamond painting. A lot of fun this, but as I say, I didn't actually plan to do it. I thought I'd just start it. It's like when you pick up a book and you think, oh, I'll just read one or two chapters, and then you end up like reading it all night. This is what this painting turned out to be. So yeah, but I did this one, and then I did this one, and then we have our books. Oh, we don't want that in there. This one. So yeah, I only coloured 7 pictures and 2 diamond paintings. So I say only, it's all right. I think there's a lot of peer pressure, isn't there, for colouring channels to like pump out tons and tons of pictures for their sort of monthly wrap up. That doesn't happen with me. I'm too slow and too easily distracted. But yeah, so I'm quite happy to have coloured 7 pictures. 2 of them are like proper pictures, you know, these. Oh, sorry, bumped the camera, looked like an earthquake. I've got one of those bendy arms, so if I touch the camera, it doesn't just go, oh, and then it's done. It's just like an earthquake. It just keeps going and going and going and going. So I have to wait for it to stop. But yeah, I did at least do like 2, you know, proper pictures, as opposed to just a quick colour by number or a mandala. I really like that one as well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I appreciate a thumbs up. And if you've not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell and get a notification of any time I upload new videos. Yeah, take care, have a great day, and see you again soon. Bye for now. Bye.